Hi guys, welcome to the Fashionpreneur Talk with Gitana Styling podcast. If you don't know me, my name is Sandra. I'm a fashion stylist, a podcaster, and a business consultant. And this podcast is about having genuine conversations about fashion entrepreneurship and getting your questions answered. So if you have any questions at all, please email me at info@gitanastyling.com. Gitana is Gitana styling.com. I will leave a link below for you anyways, okay? Now, I want to invite you to join us inside our free Facebook group, Fashion Entrepreneur Club Hangout. In there, I answer questions, I share resources, I host events. So if you're interested, I'll leave a link also for you. Last but not least, I have a free resource for you that is great if you're just starting your business and you don't know, the steps to follow and put together a plan, or maybe you have been in business for a while, but it's not really working well, it's not really working as you expected, then these guides are for you. They're completely free. I'm gonna leave a link below. It's just 3 guides that you get via email, and I walk you through the process. You can create that plan that really works for you and your business. Okay, so without further ado, let's just get started with the podcast. Hey guys, in this one we're going to talk about what if you have no support from friends and family while building your fashion business. So this topic is something that comes up from time to time when I speak to other fashion entrepreneurs. And this is actually a topic that affects a lot of fashion entrepreneurs, and it affects them, mentally, psychologically. So I wanted to record this video to share some tips with you, right? And to have some ways to deal with this. And if you haven't dealt with this now, right, it's good still to listen to the video and apply these tips, because along the way you might bump into people who are not going to be in the same wavelength and who are not going to support what you're doing. So it's really good to be prepared for that and know how to handle it. So the first thing I want to say is, do not go into the rabbit hole of trying to figure out why do they feel this way, okay? So you might be thinking like, wow, this is something that makes me really happy. Why don't they support me in it? Or I support them in everything they do. Why are they not supporting me? Or I supported them when they tried this crazy idea of blah, blah, blah. And why are they not supporting me? So again, I value what you're saying. I understand you 100%. You are correct, right? But do not fall into the trap of trying to figuring out why they're feeling that way, because there could be so many reasons behind that. Maybe they feel fear. Maybe they don't want you to fail and they think you're gonna fail. Maybe they are jealous. Maybe there's so many different things. Maybe they're dealing with their own insecurities. You have no idea, right? So know that most likely it has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them, the way they see things, the way they think, the way they see their process, right? So have that awareness, right? Don't fall into the trap of trying to figuring out, why they're thinking that way. And do not self-criticize. Do not go to that place where you are like, maybe I'm not meant for this. Maybe I should not follow my dream. Maybe I should not, do not let these opinions that come from a place that is not aligned, right, with the energy that you need to, accomplish your goals, affect you in that way. Know that, this is something that it's there, right? They're just reflecting how they feel. You think differently because you feel like, you deserve something else. Give yourself some grace, give them some grace, and try to move on from that. Now, I have to tell you, being in the fashion industry is a very non-traditional path, right? A lot of people are not used to it, right? Normal people decide to go into more traditional industries, right? The fashion industry, it has all this glam aspect to it, but also this how are you going to make money aspect to it. Like there's so many things around this. So also acknowledge that this is a very non-traditional path, and maybe that was part of the fear, and you can explain to them, okay, but I'm going to get educated on this, I'm going to follow a business plan, like I'm going to do all these things, but still do not go crazy about trying to convince someone to get on the same wavelength as you are, okay? They should naturally, like you're saying, if you're supporting them, they should support you. If they need some information, you can provide that information. But once you see that it's not a communication thing going on in there, it's healthy to move on from that and just accept it, give them grace, give yourself grace, and try to move on from that, because you need your energy to build your business. Okay. Now, the next thing I wanted to tell you is work on your mindset. So when you're building a business, when you're a fashion entrepreneur or an entrepreneur in general, right, in anything that you're doing, you have to work on your mindset, because you need to be in a good space. You need to be in a positive space to make good decisions, right? If you are in this fear mode or in this doubt mode or whatever it is because of these opinions, right, that people have, that people around you have on you, right, you're not going to make good decisions, right? You have to be secure of what you're doing. You have to have a clear mind. You have to think from a good place, right, to make good decisions, to make good investments, and to attract other good thinking people, right, that are going to help you in this process, right? So that's another thing. So whether you need to read books, maybe you need to educate yourself, maybe you need to watch videos, whatever it is, to keep yourself in a positive mindset, that is necessary to continue on this journey. Okay. The other thing is you have to grow into the person that you need to be to have the thing that you want to have. So this is the perfect opportunity to work on self-belief, on self-love, on self-everything, okay? If people around you, right, that you expect to support you, right, at least emotionally, right, and morally, whatever you think, right, are not doing it, it's okay. You have yourself, and this is the perfect opportunity to grow inside of you that self-belief. The people that you admire, whether it's in the industry or not, right? Successful people, do you think they're letting bad opinions of other people stop them? Do you think they're letting fears? Do you think they're letting doubt stop them? No, they grab courage and they do it anyway, right? So you have to develop that inside of you, okay? And I know it takes time. It's hard. Like I felt this as well as you, right? And you go through ups and downs and all of this. So I completely understand how you're feeling. So it's just an opportunity of growth. You have to grow into that person. You can't get to where you want to go having the mindset or the mentality of the person who's just starting. So this is a process. This is a journey. You just need to work on it day in and day out. Okay. The other thing you can do is gather around like-minded individuals, right? Because perhaps you're always hanging out with these friends or this family or whatever who are not supporting you, and it makes you feel down, right? So get into groups, right? Start incorporating people into your life. Join groups, join memberships, join classes, start going to events where you can connect with people who are on the same wavelength as you, who are actually doing what you want to do, and they're doing it successfully. They have the proof, right? They have the strategies, they have the mindset, they have the ideas, right? So you can learn from them so they can help you in this process, because that is so key in this journey. Okay. And then let me see here. The other thing I would say is, invest in positivity and reject negativity as much as you can. Again, if you talk to people, if you give them information and they still feel this way, right, do not waste your energy trying to convince someone, right, to get on the same page, right? If they don't want to, it's not going to happen, right? So try to invest your time and your energy in doing the things that bring positivity into this journey, like learning, like getting together with people who can teach you stuff that you can learn from, where you can share your struggles and your wins, right? Like all of this, invest in this place that's going to take you to where you want to go, and try to reject as much as you can the negativity, right? If some people are just bashing you and bashing your idea, try to spend less time with those people, right? It's just normal, because what are you going to do? You're going to feel bad all the time about this, and how are you going to build your business in that way? So try to lower the volume of the negativity and try to get the volume, the positivity as much as you can. And this is not about just being toxic positivity of just, yeah, it's going to work out and nothing bad's going to happen. No, it's about learning, it's about taking classes, it's about investing, it's about finding the tools to make this happen. And of course, a little positivity of thinking that it's going to work out and all of that stuff, that goes a long way too. But also, have the tools, build this toolkit of having a good mindset, of having good people, of having learn the strategies, of taking the classes, having the knowledge, develop this knowledge to make this happen. So I hope that this was helpful. Please let me know if you're struggling with something in particular. I love creating these podcast videos to help you with these things. If you're feeling a certain way and you feel called to share below, please do. We're here to support you. I wanted to let you know that we have a fantastic offer this November with the membership. It's an amazing code for you to get an amazing price when you join the membership to build your fashion business. So if you're interested, I'm going to leave that information below for you. And again, you're not alone in this journey. We're here for you, and feel free to send your questions and feel free to share below. Okay, thank you guys. I am excited to, see the response of this video and see how you feel. I hope that it helps you, and I will see you guys in our next video. Bye guys.